Hey Libra, thanks for checking out your love and romance reading for March 2021. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're sick and tired of tarot readers and the fact that we do nothing but love readings and you hate it and you're sick of it, you came to the right channel. You just clicked on the wrong video. Okay, my darlings? For those of you who don't know, every single month I do a weekly forecast. Every week I do a weekly forecast for each zodiac sign about everything other than love, spirituality, healing, career, family, whatever comes up. But once a month, there's a love reading, and that's what this is here. All right, Libra, let's see what's happening in love and romance for March 2021. Eight of Cups, right? So this is coming up here with Eight of Cups here. Eight of Cups is like this longing or this quest for fulfillment, wanting something more. And how can I put this? Eight of Cups has a very deep message for me in my readings. Eight of Cups usually comes up for me when I'm reading for someone who's a bit of an overachiever. Okay, when I see Eight of Cups, you're someone that you put something to your mind and you don't rest until it happens. You don't rest until you make it happen. The problem is that the joy is never long-lived. It's like you're happy in the very beginning, and then you're like, oh gosh, you know what though? Like, I don't feel any different. It didn't make me feel the way I thought it would make me feel. So maybe I chose the wrong partner. Maybe this isn't my soulmate, right? Or, you have this goal with career and you don't feel fulfilled and you're like, well, maybe I need to go back to school. And you go back to school and you get a higher degree and you're like, oh, I still don't need to feel fulfilled. Maybe I need to have kids. And then you have kids and you're like, well, I'm glad I have kids, but I still feel like something's missing. It's just constant. So Libra, some of you are kind of disappointed with love because you want to feel this fulfillment. You want to feel this connection. Now, I hate to say this, and some of you might be like, okay, click, I'm done with this video after what I say this, but I have to say what comes up. You're not going to feel that soulmate feeling until you're connected with the higher self and until you are in your spiritual connection. And I feel this is coming up as a warning for you, Libra, because you're about to get the person that you've been after. Whether it's a specific person that you've just really been like, I would just be so happy if I had a chance with that person, if we were in a relationship, or I would just be so happy if this person was ready to take the next step with me and live together or get married. I'd be so happy if I would have that relationship. You're about to get it, right? You're about to get what you asked for or who you asked for. And Spirit is trying to give you a little bit of a heads up. Like, look, right? We don't want to see you disappointed. We don't want to see you sad. And there's going to be nothing wrong with this person or situation, right? Like, it's going to be a good relationship. But you might feel like, gosh, like, man, I thought this was it. I thought this was the soulmate, but still something is missing. And you might be tempted to walk away from a perfectly good relationship. Some of you already have it, and you're tempted to walk away from a perfectly good relationship because you're thinking this isn't my soulmate. And Spirit is saying, look, before you can make that decision, you have to take some time and work on your spiritual connection. This can be really challenging if you're somebody who doesn't feel comfortable meditating or you don't feel comfortable with praying. This can be challenging. People have sometimes off-putting experiences, or they're not sure what they believe about spirituality. They're like, oh, I would pray, but I don't know who to pray to, or I don't know how to pray. Or I would meditate, but I don't know how to meditate, right? It's like this feeling of like, I don't even know where to start. I'll tell you where to start. Where you need to start is by doing the things that are soothing to you emotionally. And sometimes this can help by connecting with nature. Going on a walk, going for a swim, maybe like having some music on and just soothing yourself, maybe lighting some candles, getting a chill vibe going. These are ways that you can set the vibe, set the energy to start to go with what we call go within, because that connection's inside of you. And these are some ways that you can begin to remember it. Don't push it, don't pressure yourself, don't try to force it, don't expect for lightning to strike and to hear angels singing as the heavens open up. It's not going to be that dramatic. I hate to disappoint you. It's just going to be like this, there it is. Okay. So just give yourself time. And those of you who are praying, who are meditating, maybe it's become a little bit too routine. Okay. And it's time to connect in ways where you can feel moved and you can feel inspired. Your next card here is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles can also indicate here children. And didn't I say some of you are like, oh, I would just be so happy if I had kids. Maybe that's what's missing. Some of you are manifesting that. Some of you have been manifesting getting your kids back or getting custody, okay? Or getting your children to be closer with you or establishing a closer relationship. And so you may be manifesting that. Again, the spiritual connection here is what's going to within yourself is going to be able to, like, how you're going to be able to really enjoy this. Okay, some of you with this Page of Pentacles, you are manifesting this new beginning, this new life, this new partner. And this is really, really interesting because for some of you, I feel like when I say your wish is coming true, you might be manifesting like the one that got away, or like your high school sweetheart or something, like someone that you really pined after, someone that you really just, I'm not even gonna say lust, because there's a certain like purity to it. There's like just a certain intimacy to it. Okay, so it's not just purely physical, right? But like your ideal dream situation that you're manifesting here. And for a lot of you, like, you're in this youthful energy, but like, man, why is, like, what is missing, right? So that's why we talked about the Eight of Cups here. I do feel here that for some of you, you might also be making plans here in your love life in terms of like your plans in retiring. And some of you aren't even necessarily in retirement age, but you're manifesting, or you're putting out like this long-term future with this person. What you want to do, you may be putting money away to travel with this person, and you're manifesting just more like one-on-one time alone, just the two of you together. So I feel like there's something here that you're manifesting financially in connection with that, in being able to spend this time alone with this person. Okay, your next card here is the King of Wands. Okay, this could be fire sign energy, so some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Fire sign would be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Okay, however, the King of Wands for me is a very passionate card. It's an ambitious card. And we talked about ambition and the go-getter energy, right? The overachiever energy. King of Wands would definitely fall into that category. But for me, when King of Wands comes up in a love reading, it can indicate here that there's a lot of passion and like a very significant lover. Okay, I don't mean just like a hit it and quit it kind of person. I'm talking the whole kind of cuddling after, pillow talk, there's a sense of emotional intimacy, but it might not always be like a traditional marriage, and this could be something that some of you are manifesting. I feel, however, Libra, that a lot of you are about to be pursued very persistently. I feel that you have caught somebody's eye, and this person is like not gonna rest until they have won you over. Like, what does Libra need me to do? What does Libra want? I'm gonna be that person, right? Not in a Seven of Swords kind of way where they're wearing a mask. Like, this is someone who's willing to put in the work to be with you. And I feel like there's a lot of passion here, a very strong connection. I feel here too with this card that you're dealing with a situation where you have had past relationships, Libra, where people made you feel bad. Like you're so conceited. You want all the attention. You're such a flirt. You're this and you're that and this and this and that. And I feel like you're manifesting a connection here with someone who doesn't see you in that way. They see you as confident. They see you as attractive. They see you as, exciting, and they let you be yourself. They let you get that attention. Whereas maybe in the past, your relationships have felt more of a competition. And this is someone who is like, yes, king, yes, queen, like, go ahead. Like, they love it. They're excited by it. So I feel like there's this certain sense of like being able to have the spotlight, whereas maybe in the previous relationships that created jealousy and competition. Okay, but you're breaking out of that, and this is someone who likes you to shine. Your next card here, Libra, is the Five of Wands. So this is the competition energy I was picking up on, breaking out of that competition energy. Also, it's confirming to me that this person is pursuing you. You have other interests. You have other possibilities. Libra, for a lot of you, you're watching this video right now, but love life is not your main priority. Maybe you're bored and you had nothing else to do and you said, I'll click on this and I'll see what's going on. But you might not be really like worried too much about love and romance. You might not be focusing too much on love and romance. You might be more in the energy of, I can take it or leave it. Right? You're manifesting these other goals. Like I said, that Eight of Cups came up for you. That's like overachiever energy to me. So you might have a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak. A lot of different things that you're focusing on and goals and things you're trying to accomplish. Also, with the Five of Wands here is you have people pursuing you. Not just that you have other options in terms of different areas of your life. Libra, you have options in terms of people to date. Okay, you're not, maybe some of you don't see it, but this person who's pursuing you sees it. And I feel like there's like this person, this King of Wands is like, I'm the King of Wands. You guys can fight with all the wands, but I'm the King of Wands or Queen of Wands, right? And I'm gonna get Libra. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. So not like in an ego sense, not like in an ego kind of conceited way, but more in the energy of like, this is who I want to be with. And Libra, maybe for some of you, the roles are reversed. Maybe you have seen somebody and this person has a lot of attention and this person has a lot of things that they're dealing with. And maybe Libra, you've set your mind on somebody and you're not going to rest until, you win them over. But regardless of if the energy is reversed, I feel like this is like you're going for it and you're about to get it, right? You're about to get it. You're about to get that relationship that you've been wanting, the passion you've been wanting, the ability to be yourself, to shine. But again, make sure that you have that connection with higher self so that you can really fully enjoy and savor what you're about to receive. Your next card here is the Judgment card. Okay? Libra, I feel some of you may be very drawn or attracted to somebody who is of a very different background than you. Okay? Even if you guys are in the same background in terms of where you grew up or your culture or where your families are from, I feel this is someone that has a very different belief system than you do. Sometimes for me, when this card comes up, it's like you're dealing with somebody who might be a lower vibration or a lower frequency who's taking you away from your path. I don't feel that this is a lower vibration person in this case for you guys. I think that this is somebody who really likes you to shine and really likes your confidence and finds it very attractive because they're shining and they're confident and they're getting attention. So I feel in this way though, like your paths might be very different, right? Like one of you might be very spiritual and the other one of you might be very scientific, right? And so unfortunately, because of where science is right now, not to say that science is not advanced, science hasn't really found a way to explain what spirituality is just yet. So the belief is that it doesn't exist or that it's foolishness. it's my belief that one day science will be able to explain intuition better. Science will be able to explain spiritual beings better. We're going to get there eventually. But and we're going to see that it's spirituality and science is not so different. But for right now, it can be a huge gap. People look at it as, oh, well, I'm too logical to believe that, right? Or one of you might be very business oriented and the other one might be like super creative, right? Like one might be a corporate business person or have like some kind of empire, and this other person has their own empire but they're like a social media influencer or like a YouTuber. And so it's two very different worlds. And so I feel, Libra, that you might be having a hard time reconciling that, right? Or feeling, or if you're the person, right, you might be feeling like you're being judged. You're being judged by that person's friends or that person's family. And so you have to make this decision, like, do you want to be in this relationship and are you going to be okay with that? Can you just let it slide off your back? Right? Like, okay, if this person's friends or if this person's family doesn't understand it or they don't get it, or if this person kind of feels reluctant to tell people what I do for a living, can I just let it slide off my back? And so some of you are having to make that decision, okay? It's a big decision, okay? And I do feel, Libra, some of you are ready to walk away from like the ego, walk away from the prestige for the sake of happiness, okay? So I feel that this is what the Judgment card here is, right? Either you're the one having to make the decision, or this soulmate connection person is having to make the decision, but somebody has to walk away from ego and choose love, right? Like that it's either you're going to live a life of ego or you're going to live a life of love. And I feel whoever is being faced with having to make the choice, whether it's you or whether the energies are reversed here in some way, I feel that the person is choosing love. The person is choosing love over ego, choosing love over ego, and being able to connect on a human level, being able to connect on a soul level, emotional level. And like I said, this is something that you're manifesting. This is like a wish finally coming true. And some of you are manifesting like a high school sweetheart kind of thing, but some of you may also be manifesting a relationship that feels like a high school sweetheart or feels like that young love kind of vibe here. But don't let yourself lose the excitement by not having your connection with higher self. So this is like a heads up. You're about to get what you wanted. You're about to get what you asked for. You're about to get your dream person. But don't let this connection from higher self rob you of being able to enjoy it. And then second guessing yourself again and saying, oh, I guess I manifested the wrong thing. Alrighty, my dears, be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some months that might resonate with you more than others or add a little extra information. You may need to watch your Venus sign. Some people really swear that their Venus sign resonates more when it comes to love. Or you may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. And don't forget, my dears, watch the weekly forecasts. I know love is a part of the human experience. It's a natural thing to be, thinking about and curious about and desiring to have in your life. But don't forget about all the other important areas of life as well. Be sure to check out the weekly readings as well. Take care, my darlings. Bye.